Weather is always a top concern for farmers when it comes to planting. I visited with ndawn director Daryl Ritchinson to see how the region is sitting. Daryl, how are weather conditions sitting this planting season?
It's been a tough spring, of course, planting wise for some areas. If you take the eastern half of North Dakota, roughly Highway 200 and northward, say northeastern North Dakota, been reasonably dry, if not quite dry in that part. So planting went along pretty good. But you go for, if you use Fargo-Moorhead as a reference, you go west, southwest, or south. They got that really bad week a couple of weeks ago where they got a lot of rain. So they're still, we're in the process of planting. And so things were a little bit delayed.
So before the region heads into rainy season, how is the soil moisture sitting?
Northeastern North Dakota is generally dry, but even in the areas that are really wet, you go down 6, 12, 18 inches, it's still dry down there because of, well, the last 2 summers have been dry. And not all of the snow goes into the soil. We did have runoff. This year more went in than usual because we didn't have much frost in the ground. But the top 6 inches, especially southeastern North Dakota, are really, really saturated. So if they can get things planted, there is water to live on for a while.
So it seemed like winter lasted forever this year, and we kind of lacked growing degree days earlier this spring. Do you think that's something producers are going to have to make up for in their fields?
They will, especially southeastern North Dakota and west central Minnesota, where a lot of corn is planted. We need those growing degree day units, and we're starting late. So many folks are going to plant at least 2 weeks later than they wanted, if not 3. And so we're losing then probably, I think, conservatively, 250 growing degree day units. So they have to make those up. And if June is a little bit wetter than the past 2 years, say just average June rainfall, it's hard to have average June rainfall and above average temperatures because you're keeping the soils wet, clouds around. And so my going forecast this summer was June might be a little bit of a disappointment. We might finish at or even a little bit below average, but then July and August will make things up. So I think the summer and the growing season overall might finish just a smidge above average, say from June 1st through September 30th frost. But again, that might be end heavy to catch up. June might be a little bit of a disappointment for growing degree day units.
Well, thank you so much for your insight today.
You're welcome.
Daryl Ritchinson. Thanks for watching AgweekTV on YouTube. Make sure to like and subscribe. We put out new videos every Saturday.